Yeah.
Ready to go.
Good, guys.
Ready to go.
My name is Brandon, and welcome back to Audio Addiction. We got the lovely Nick, Chris, and Dan on the episode. Back to OG crew.
Yes.
Anyway, let's start things off with.
I need it.
Let's start things off with the bands we've been listening to this week. I've been listening to a lot of Make Them Suffer. Thank you, Paul. They're a rad band out of Australia. I think they're going to be on tour with Architects. So I've been jamming them a lot lately. And I've been doing a little bit of 4 Years Strong because, you know, I haven't listened to them in a minute. And that self-titled record, so good.
So strong.
If you haven't listened to that one, give it a listen. But we're going to pass it off to Dan this time. Dan, what have you been listening to?
We should save me for the end, Brandon.
Scene of Action and what's ever on my Discover Weekly playlist.
Dang.
Which isn't that much that's good, so mainly Scene of Action. Yeah. They don't know me. They were like, you like these songs because you listen to these songs. And I was like, all these songs are crap. I have to wait till next Monday to get a new list. Yeah.
Spotify, you failed.
Why Spotify?
Yeah. They never failed me before this week. I was like, wow.
They had to let you down once.
Maybe they just knew. They were like, man.
They saw how excited you were. They're like,
down a notch.
yeah, fuck this kid. He needs to chill out. We do good work, but not all the time.
Unless you buy premium, then we'll always give you good content.
I buy premium, yeah.
Oh,
they didn't give me
Yeah.
good content.
They're just screwing you now.
I've had premium since 2012. Like, since they came out.
Why don't you love me?
Yeah.
Why did you leave me?
So anyway, we'll pass it off to Chris. What have you been jamming? Other than E3.
Yeah,
It's
it's funny you mention that because basically all spare time I have has just been watching coverage of that. But I guess stuff from last week. I mean, I've been checking out some of the bands we're talking about tonight, obviously, and I've been looking at, listening to Forevermore. That's
Nice.
a pretty damn good band. I don't know if any of you listened to them yet.
Hell yeah.
I haven't. I haven't had a
Right
chance.
I heard them.
Yeah, they're really cool.
I'm
Also, I'm going back to one of Brandon's favorite bands, Let Live. I was checking them out. They're so different. Like, you know, even one of their songs reminded me of like an Alisana song. It might have been from like one of their old.
Alisana's good too, yeah.
I used to love. They used to be one of my favorite bands. Are they? I don't even know if they're still around anymore.
I don't think they are.
I think they are. I'm pretty
Alisana?
I feel like if they're
No, I
not
think they're
around,
dead.
it's not like officially that
Yeah,
they're dead.
it's like under the radar.
They probably just like stopped making stuff and never really said anything.
I'm gonna get a job at McDonald's, guys.
Yeah.
Not
Don't
good.
tell our fans.
Don't tell anybody.
Crawling in.
Isn't
You
that
heard
Linkin
it
Park?
here first, boys. Oh, I know. You heard it first, and all the fans would be like, crawling.
I didn't know that was Alisana. I thought, you know.
They did a cover of it, bro. It was real underground.
Ah, okay.
Linkin Partners.
Well, Nick.
But yeah, that was it. So not much new on my part.
There's one thing that I already spoke to Brandon about with this, and the audio addiction fam ain't too tight because this guy's been saying Veil of Maya for like 4 fucking months now, and none of you had my back to say, listen, you fucking idiot, it's Veil.
Okay,
So,
but we all did say, I love Veil of Maya.
but it didn't connect in my head, and when I said it, you didn't say, hey, idiot.
We just didn't. Okay, I will come out and say this. Did you release the Bands We're Excited to See video yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody probably said it there too, but I don't pay attention, you know I'm dumb.
I said Chunk No Captain Chunk did the Soulja Boy song when it's actually I Set My Friends on Fire.
I told
Yes.
you!
And I was like, no. And then I was listening to it, and then Nick commented on Instagram, and then I finally looked.
And, yeah.
Told you.
Yeah,
So
because
wanted
I
to
was
come out
totally
and
into them.
publicly apologize because I know that Chunk No Captain Chunk did I Set My
It was
Friends on
almost
Fire.
as bad as that
watching
Nick
this.
from earlier.
My what?
It was almost as bad as that one spoof that we almost put in.
Yeah, the one that I didn't give you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too. It was probably the first time I've been embarrassed in years. I was really fucking
Yeah.
embarrassed because I
I
was
feel
so
so
sure of
embarrassed.
myself. and then just dead.
That's
But
that's what I said to you, Dan. I was like, I'm pretty sure they did All Star, and you're like, nah, man, it is Soldier Boy.
No.
I was like, no,
Yeah.
man, now you're wrong.
That's why I felt even more embarrassed, is because like I knew I defended myself, and then before I did I even respond to you on Instagram or whatever it was, Nick?
no, I don't think you did.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
So,
wow, you can't even get back.
I was going to, but before I did, I made sure to change out to say I set my friends on fire.
Oh, you
And I was
fucking
like,
asshole.
What are you talking about, bro? Yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
would- If I saw that on Instagram, I should have said, "Get wrecked." You're so wrong.
So you can go back to your
Yeah.
real Maya story.
I've been listening to Veil of Maya.
Feel
Red Hot Chili Peppers, System of a Down, and Haste the Day. And I'm going to cut Brandon off and go straight into the news, because, you know, that's how we do
okay.
here. Red Hot Chili Peppers album comes out Friday. It's got 13 tracks. It's called, this is how good I am at news. Yo, I'm just getting pumped for it.
Wow.
Just get pumped for
You're
it.
so good at
The Getaway. That's what it's called. It's called The
take
Getaway.
my-
That sounds
13
like a
tracks.
Red Hot Chili Peppers album name.
And it's been 2 years shy of 5 years without an album, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah. People
Wired.
are probably getting sick of listening to the same songs over and
Can't
over.
stop addicted to the shindig.
Kind of something related to
California.
releasing albums. I just realized that My Chemical Romance only released 3 albums.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You thought they
And
released
they're-
more than
And
that?
they're huge.
Yeah.
I thought they were
Emo
like-
days, bro.
Like I knew all their songs,
Just
and
realize
I
this
knew the
now.
3 albums.
Emo day,
Like,
bro.
but then I was looking on my phone, like go to albums, and I was like,
Wait,
The
there's
fuck?
there's only 3 on it. And I was like, how did they get huge off of 3 albums?
Because of Helena.
Yeah,
Wasn't for Helena.
Honestly, Helena, not okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Parade, like those.
Or Not Okay,
songs
that's what I
just
meant to
got-
say. Not Okay was the one that they released a music video for first, I think.
Selena too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
so-
Yeah.
No, they were good, but that was the
They're so good.
that was the emo days. The good old days.
emo days are still alive, bro.
It's down the road, not across the street.
So anyway, like Nick said, we got that news. So something else that's interesting. Blink 182 released a new track called Rabbit Hole about a week or so ago now, and they also played E3, which is kind of weird. I mean,
They played at E3?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
They played like a set at E E3.
And I was really hoping to have that televised. Like I had posted that on my personal Facebook page. Like I was super excited. I was like, oh, we're gonna get to see these guys play on camera. This is gonna be great. And then a press conference like Bethesda.
They're like, nah, only for
That's
people
just
who
like
go to E3.
everybody's gonna go across the street and see him. I'm like, no, man. I
They're
was
like, we
like,
can't hold the amount of people that wanted to see this in this room.
All 5
so
of
go-
them.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that was weird. I don't know. I feel like that just seems odd to me that they would play E3.
no, that's a good place because
Oh,
I think they're
yeah.
they mentioned it on the thing that they were starting their tour there.
Yeah, but
Starting
I mean,
it and
I
so,
don't know. Because
starting off with a big note because you got thousands of people that are coming for that convention.
I guess
Like
you're
A lot of
right.
thousands
people-
of people.
It's just weird because it's like a nerd convention.
Yeah, exactly.
But like the thing that pisses me off, like, cause the thing is like it's a nerd convention. But the problem with E3 is, let me tell you, the fucking problem with E3 is you can't buy a ticket anymore. It's invite only. So how are you gonna make a concert, the opening of a tour at a concert that literally nobody can fucking buy a ticket to? So the people that want to see you can't see you. Just the fucks that have already been invited get to see you.
I mean,
Like,
again,
seriously.
It was across the street.
Oh, it was across the
They
street?
let-
Oh, okay, I thought it was inside. That's why it was across the
maybe they
street.
let people buy to get to see that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. So,
We don't
I
know.
take
I'm
my
just
rant
Excuse
back.
Excuse my anger.
Excuse my anger. Jeez, I'm so feisty today. Jesus.
Oh,
I
Let's tone
mean,
it down.
yeah.
I
But
got
yeah.
you.
So it's just, I don't know. Yeah, like what Nick said. I just think it's odd that they would be playing like at E3. But
I mean,
considering that it
Metallica
was
played at BlizzCon.
really,
Who did?
Yeah, Metallica played at BlizzCon.
Oh yeah.
Really? That's
Yeah, I mean,
That-
they've had
that's
some
probably
pretty big
even.
bands they're
That's
playing.
honestly probably even weirder than Blink.
Not really.
you trying to
But I
say
mean,
like,
we're
whoa,
all
we
in
lost
for it.
Chris.
Chris is gone. Oh,
There we
Chris is
go.
back on.
Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Chris,
Come
what
back to
happened?
us.
I
It's not-
meant to hit. I meant to hit the mute button because I was gonna sneeze and I.
Dude.
Did he die?
Did that come-
Gone. This disappears. Well, Nick just, or not Nick.
Oh my
Chris just performed his magic trick.
Whoa.
He's testing it out the whole time.
Just magically shows up behind one of us real quick, then his thing comes back on.
Hopefully, it doesn't mess up the stream.
Nah.
Nah, it didn't. It wasn't long enough. It was real quick. It was. It was quick and dirty, like my.
No, but the reason why let's go back since we're on the topic of Metallica playing at BlizzCon. The reason why they did that is because they have a band inside World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Tar and Chief band or something like that.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think one of the developers for the game actually created that music or something himself. So
Yeah,
I think he was on the stage along with like Metallica or something.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
It was, it's the guy that's
Guy with their huge
the
beard.
head of the Horde.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy.
Development. Yeah.
That's cool.
He's the
Go
vocalist
figure.
and one of the guitar players, I
Yep.
think.
So
Yep,
that
that's
made
where-
sense because their band in the game was kind of modeled after Metallica. So
Yeah.
why not have like the influence on the stage?
You know, Guitar
What?
Hero 3, I Am Murloc.
What?
You ever play that song?
Yeah.
I've
It's on
played
Guitar
it.
Hero 3 is a downloadable. The
I didn't get it,
That's
but-
why I never got it because Wii doesn't support like downloadable content.
Yeah.
That is
Unless
true.
it's Smash Bros.
Yeah,
Or Mario.
Now.
yeah. All the content for Smash Bros. And Mario Kart.
Yeah.
All the content.
We're getting a little away from ourselves here, but
It's E3, man. I'm gonna
It's
be
okay.
I mean-
games every chance I get at this.
We
Three
got our
fourths
n-
of us are gamers.
Our nerd boners are
Whoa!
fucking so
Whoa!
hard.
Shots fired.
why would you talk about Nick
Because-
like that?
Because, we don't classify
Dude, I have a-
fanboys as gamers anymore.
I have a PlayStation, an Xbox One, and a PC. Like, really? I'm so fucking master race. I don't even live stream with my console. Like, who would do that? Who would do that? I have a capture card because I'm
Get outta
fucking
here.
master race.
We were talking about that yesterday, like how he coughs and shit
Yeah.
all the time. And we're like, man, that's H3 written all over it. And then Nick was like, nah.
I've been coughing like the random coughs, like just like like coughing at comments. I've been doing that for years just for no reason.
Yo,
But
so
now
every-
it's nice that it means something
so
because
everybody
somebody
in the
else does it.
comments, make sure you count how many times Nick coughs in this episode.
Oh, Jacob Curtis was in the chat and he said LMAO at some point. I wasn't paying attention, so my bad. But yeah,
It's probably the coughing. Like the
coughing. Well, it said LMAO, and I don't think anybody's active. Or I don't know. But hi,
Alright.
A back.
So,
H. Okay, so that Bring Me the Horizon had an interview with AP, and they were talking that, it wasn't intentional for us to become an A-list radio band. So I wanted to know your guys' thoughts on it, considering that they just released That's the Spirit not too long ago. People were like, oh man, they're going like that butt rock direction, like Nickelback. So, you know, they're like, I don't know how I feel about that. So, and then Ollie's like, nah, we're not doing that.
I feel like if it wasn't intentional, I feel like I could see that not being intentional. Because they already had a big following. Like, a
Yeah.
lot of people know who
But it
Bring Me the
was-
Horizon is in the metal scene, especially 14-year-old girls.
Yes,
Because
I was
Ollie's
one of them.
hot, bro. But, but
Just for impression.
if it was intentional, you could tell just by the style change.
Well, yes, but at the same time, like, when you think, like, their first album, which is the only... no, it's not the only album I own by theirs, but I always forget the name of it. They went from, like, yes, that's, like, that kind of, like, vocal thing to, like, the, I got a secret, like, sort of thing. And then
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
next
yeah,
album
yeah,
and the next
yeah,
album, like, they slowly transformed into it. It wasn't just,
Yeah.
like, a straight, like,
Yeah, yeah.
Just punch, yeah.
like,
But from the
what the
last album
fuck
to this
happened?
album, the difference is, I think, a lot bigger.
Oh, between, like,
Because it
Sempiternal
was an
and this one?
entire genre change.
Yeah,
I don't know if I necessarily.
There were certain
There
songs
were certain,
in
Yeah.
Sempiternal.
certain songs, like I
Yeah.
would say Sempiternal's a little angrier than this new one,
Yeah.
sure.
But
But I don't feel like I mean, I do feel like there is a change, but I didn't think it was like, oh, this sounds like radio rock, like E-list radio rock now. To me, it's like, I know
A couple
it's on the
songs
radio.
did, like
I feel like
Avalanche.
we didn't think that because
we're used to it not being on there.
Yeah. Also, like we've been listening to them for like longer. Like if somebody just came in and was like, "Oh yeah, I love Bring Me the Horizon," they go back and then
they're my favorite pop band.
And then they listen to like Suicide Season or whatever. Like they're gonna be like, "What the hell is this shit?"
Yeah.
Like, you know.
It was written in blood.
Yeah, Written in Blood.
I love that song, man.
Diamonds aren't.
But like a good example of it was Atreyu. They had their first album, The Curse. No, The Curse was their second album, right?
Yeah, I believe.
Whatever. They did like 3 albums. They did like a
Butterflies or
dirty ass like fucking best of out of nowhere, and then they released Lead
Best
Sails and Paper Anchors or whatever it was.
Is that the one?
And that was the
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that was the one that had Becoming the Bull on it. That was straight radio track. Like went straight on the radio, and I was like, "Wow, somebody needed money." Click, like, woo! We
Let's
gotta
do
put
a best
additions
of real
on the
quick to
house.
Put a break
Oh.
between our creativity. Let's move on to what we really wanted to do in the first place.
He wanted to sell out. No, I'm kidding.
But
They
I
got
feel
some good
like-
shit, and they went back.
Yeah.
I think that's probably because it pissed enough people off.
I mean, I'm hoping that they go back a little bit, but I mean, I like that. That's the spirit, too. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't think they're quite. At
I did like that
Radio
spirit a
Rock
lot.
level yet, you know.
No.
I don't think they'll ever be like
I
a like
think
an
they'll be-
album.
yeah.
Give them an
They'll just
album.
be
Yeah,
bits
give
and
'em an album.
pieces.
They'll just start doing like top 40s music, like that. That
Yeah.
would be like in like 3 albums from now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I definitely agree that they are not that yet, at least.
They got one song that was good enough and clean enough to make it on the radio. What song was it, by the way?
It wasn't Happy Song, was it?
And it wouldn't be Happy. I don't think it would be Happy.
It's too many edits they'll have to do for the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking like Avalanche to me sounded like a perfect song
Avalanche,
for like radio,
Definitely.
but
I feel like they could be on like XM radio though.
probably well you could fucking put
Yeah.
anything on
Yeah.
XM
But
like a
I don't
Howard
think
Stern.
they'll ever be on like I don't think they'll ever Disturb. I don't think they'll ever be like on like local radio stations to us.
Nah, not around here. Probably more like southern and central.
Yeah.
Because I know southern states are. Oh god, I went to fucking North Carolina. I think there were 3 metal stations, 1 country station that just about came in, and then it was like just classic rock.
It's crazy.
Whoa.
I was like, yeah, that's dope.
No, it is. Anyway, so
Found a
we'll
lot of
move
bands
on.
that summer. Thanks, North Carolina. Visit
Yo,
Topsail Island. Visit Topsail Island. It's real good. They'll appreciate you.
this episode is sponsored by North Carolina.
Topsail.
Right.
That was such an announcer voice, dude.
Yeah, it really was. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Good job, Brandon. We appreciate you. It's a
It
good
wasn't
voice.
no, I'm kidding.
That's a compliment. It was terrible. Anyway, Forevermore, as we were talking about earlier, released a new track called Ascent, and it's off their new record, Integral, coming out July 2nd. If you haven't checked that track out, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is
And
ridiculous.
I can't wait for the rest of the album. Supposedly, each track on the album is supposed to represent a color. So this
Oh, that's interesting.
this new track's called Ascent, obviously, and it's based off the color beige. It's based off the color beige, and it's supposed to represent like destruction and stuff like that. Just
Nah.
like it's interesting. They did like a little write up on their Facebook page, and if I can find it, I'll try.
True, the
I wasn't-
color beige
I wasn't
definitely
laughing
gives
at them.
Shakespeare in my heart.
I wasn't laughing at them. It's
I don't-
just
listen. I didn't write it. Okay, I'm just telling you that's what they said. So
when
The end of the
when
world is coming, and it's beige.
Beige. Guys.
when I was laughing because when you said their songs mean like a color, my head just snapped straight to Taylor Swift Red,
Stop.
and I was like, why? Nah, I won't. I won't. She apparently did something really cool, so I'll let her have it.
We already blacklisted one name. I don't need to blacklist another one.
What name is that?
You know who it is.
Yo,
I don't.
where do I pick up my MacBook though?
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
Yes,
Stop the show.
keeping it alive.
No, no.
I love how. Who was it that pointed out? Andrew pointed it out in the interview,
Oh, yeah.
and then I was like, okay,
yeah.
since he pointed it out, I'm gonna keep it alive every episode. And I know Brandon didn't want it to
Andy.
be.
Yeah, Andy.
Andy. Yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna keep it alive. I know Brandon doesn't want to, but that's why last week I was like, oh wait, so if I go to the Voltage Lounge, so I get my MacBook there, because you're saying someone was playing there, but I'm pretty sure it's not them. I think they're like out of country right now.
They are out of
Yeah.
yeah.
So I wasn't sure who you're talking about. So I was like, wait, is that where I get my MacBook from? And you're like, what are you talking about?
That's gonna be our underlining theme for like
Yeah.
literally every episode. Even if I don't put it on here, it's.
I didn't get my
Should make-
MacBook yet.
Just make thumbnails with like tiny little MacBooks in like the
Oh
corner.
my god! Shut up.
Like, where's the MacBook?
I have the
You'd be
power to
Waldo
do that.
Waldo
You should
of,
do that. Don't tell Brandon.
I won't.
Brandon,
I'll just
pretend you
nonchalantly
don't.
throw it in there.
Fine, do it,
I'll
okay.
change it and everything in the Google Drive file. Nobody will know anything changed. And I'll just say,
Too bad
"Where's
the
my
joke's
Mac?"
on you, it goes straight up to YouTube, so.
I could set all of those
You could do
things,
it in-
bro.
You could just go in and change it.
Yeah, that's
Then that makes it 10 times easier.
Damn it. Anyway, so another bit of news. We got the track listing for that Vans Warped Tour 2016 compilation album. It looked pretty good. I don't know if I pick it up, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I get it, but
It looked
Yeah,
good, but
I-
yeah,
oh.
yeah.
Anyway, I liked it, but we'll see. I'm more just excited for Warped as a whole, so not buying a seat. But anyway, we got that new Crown the Empire track, Zero, off their new album Retrograde. If you haven't listened to it,
We got to see it live
Real good,
first,
yeah.
fam. It was
hey,
perfect.
Whoa.
Perfect.
it was real good. Though. I'm excited for the record. So. Anyway, speaking of new records, we got that new Let Live record, If I'm the Devil, which came out no, it didn't come out today. It's out Friday. And it's pretty good so far. I've got, I think, about halfway through it now. I've enjoyed the track. It's a little bit lighter than their previous 2 albums, but I think it's still pretty good. I'm excited for that. We got that new Dillinger Escape Plan. We're teasing a new
Damn.
record. So, you know, Dan looks like he's pretty hyped for that. Yo.
I almost talked to a stranger because of that band.
Yeah.
I did. I almost shook that stranger's hand,
You almost shook that stranger.
and then his hands were full, and I was like, I'm making a fool of myself.
Epic fail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hold your bag and you shake my hand.
While we waited forever to meet Under Oath,
I never
and
got
then your
to.
friends bailed. Brandon.
Oh, excuse me. Well, they're not breaking up, so now you can see them again if you want.
They're not breaking up. They announced that
I don't think they're breaking up. Why do you think they're gonna break up?
because they did once.
Well, I mean, they said, "Yo, you guys want to see us around again?"
But that just implies that everybody was like, yeah, they could be like, hey, it's a joke, fuck you.
I don't feel like they'd do that.
No, I don't think they would either, but they could.
They could.
I'd like a
It
new
could just be
album.
like, the label could be like, "Wait, guy, why did you say that? We said it was only an anniversary tour."
Yeah.
You can't promise something that you
Hey.
can't
Now listen,
keep.
we said we learned to stand each other again after the years passed, but it doesn't mean we still like making music with each other. I mean, fuck that.
And I hate
Did you see what it did to us? Ugh.
You're tearing this family apart.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got that new Whitechapel album, Mark of the Blade. You know, it's been streaming, so I got a link for that. I
Word.
hope you're excited for that stuff, but it's gonna be good. So I'm excited for that one. Also, this one's for Dan because he loves talking about Attila and stuff. So we got that Attila temporary cut short after Venue gets pepper sprayed. I don't know how the hell that happened.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but
That will
Yeah,
be something
it
to look up.
happened in like Italy or something like that.
And you got pepper sprayed?
Yeah, like they called the police.
The
and
whole like place?
the whole place got pepper sprayed.
No way.
That's pretty awesome.
Dude,
all it
that's
takes is
so
for someone to
bad.
go in the air, and eventually someone's gonna get pepper spray. in
Yes,
their eye.
pretty
Like-
much. And then there's also word that on that same tour, some guy apparently, instead of, you know how like that cliche thing at rock shows where girls show their boobs and stuff, apparently they did the exact opposite, and some guy showed their junk on the stage.
That's awesome.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
That's funny as hell.
Best way that I'm gonna advertise hypnotize myself.
And then
Hey guys, look at this.
And then Franz.
Look at this.
Look what I can
And
do.
then, and then a Franz from Attila apparently like tweeted about it. He was just like, man, he's like I love them girls, but you know, we're gonna be the band. We're gonna be the first band to just show man junk. And I was, really?
His music
I
is.
mean, it's not the first Marilyn Manson.
That's true.
It's just terrible. I don't know, man. It's dope.
Sweet
I just thought you'd get a
dreams.
kick out of it because Dan loves Attila. So.
I like Attila too. Not
Yeah.
all of their shit is for me. I mean, I forget what's the dude's name again. The main guy, Franz.
Franz.
I mean, he just seems like an awesome person. But ooh, you got a visitor in the back, Brandon.
Hey, Dana.
My sister.
Yeah.
Tell her
Hi.
I said
You
hi.
have to tell her we said
I
hi.
only told her not to interrupt me. And
Fine, I'll text her and say hi.
I can't do that, but Dan, yeah.
anyway, so
She getting her swole on?
I think
Getting
so.
swole?
Yep.
The swolnasium?
And then-
This is the best episode
Is it?
ever.
anyway,
The best day ever.
So
Episode 1.
we're so loosey goosey today, guys.
recording an episode here. Anyway, so we got that new Emarosa track, Miracle, off their new record, 131. It was pretty good. I did. You should give it a listen. I know.
Are you stuttering because your sister's next to you?
Yes.
You getting nervous?
I
Okay.
was talking to him.
I know.
You
Anyway,
barely hear her. I was like,
you can't leave me.
But that's your microphone, Dan. What are you doing?
I know. That's what I was like, they're gonna realize that this is a microphone, but it's pretty funny. Oh,
Yeah.
see, you're dissing the chinchilla.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about that later, but that's besides the point. Anyway, Michael Barr from Volumes or X Volume released 2 new tracks. He does like R&B now, so he kind of sounds like Drake in Future. So if you like those jams, those tracks, I think Dan will like them the most.
Does Michael Barr have sick bars?
I think he does have sick bars.
Oh.
Anyway,
Where is this? Gotta look it up on the itinerary.
Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty rad. And then we got Paris working on new material coming this fall. We're gonna do a follow-up record, which is gonna be sick. So I'm excited for that one.
Whenever. So I gotta ask a question though. Why is the A upside down? Paris. Like, isn't.
Because Paris was taking like PAA, like the regular A.
So they were like, let's put a V there.
Let's put it
Because when I
there.
saw the name, I literally was like,
Because we're trendy.
how the fuck do you say the name of this band? And then
Perverse, perverse.
that's what I was thinking, like perverse or something, or
Perverse.
perverse or something. And then Dan goes like, no, it's Paris. And I was like, there's no fucking A, Dan. It's not Paris. And he's like, no, it's you gotta
Yeah.
trendy.
That's
Hashtag.
Like, that's because the kid I know from Bordentown
Mhm.
has his music on iTunes and stuff, and his name is Racket, but it's RVKIT.
Oh,
Oh,
So I was like, oh, it's probably an A.
yeah.
wow.
I just didn't get it, and I was
Probably
like,
an A. Probably.
yeah.
Anyway, they're working on new music, so I'm excited
But
for that.
anyway.
We got that Make Them
But
Suffer, like I
anyway.
said. What were you gonna say, Nick?
Oh no, I was just, you always say but anyway and then get back to stuff, so I was just saying but anyway and then letting everybody know that we were moving the fuck on.
Transitioning.
Anyway.
Segueing.
That's the
Throw
thing
like
that's the thing
like
that you
5
write on.
fades and
Yeah.
like crosses over the episode. Transitioning.
And then
Totally do that.
whatever that SpongeBob
We
thing
are
is, isn't there
doing
something with
totally
SpongeBob where he's going like
Mark
this?
Mark down the time. Timestamp this.
Timestamp is 29 minutes and 26 seconds. So it'll probably be more around 28.
Yes. Anyway,
It's for you guys.
Got that Make Them Suffer's new track, Ether. If you haven't given that a listen, you'll
It was always good.
yeah, it's real good. Yeah. For that health, you know what I'm saying? For that peep.
What the
Oh.
fuck are you?
What the
Pokemon.
hell?
Brandon,
Damn,
Brandon just
Pokemon.
got weird on us.
The pee-pee.
Yeah.
Wow, guys.
Pokemon. Your,
Way to
your-
take this down the gutter,
your-
man.
Your
What do you
PowerPoints.
mean take this down the...
Yeah, I didn't.
There's only one term of PP.
No,
so-
no, in Pokemon, how many times you can use the move,
Use
your
ether.
PP?
Yeah, That's the PP.
Oh.
Ether to bring their PowerPoints. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the PowerPoint.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I just heard PP and I instantaneously started thinking about wieners. So.
Yep.
Yep. He's,
I-
Brandon's like, cool. Okay. Anyway.
So anyway, well,
Anyway, so we got that Gorillaz new album coming out next year.
Oof.
To get back together.
oof.
Next year.
I know it's so long from now, but
That's
at least they announced it.
They have to probably work on every single video, choreograph the, the cartoons.
Did you like mainly do they actually do music videos with like humans? Because I know most of the time.
I think
it's-
they did one. They did a concert once somehow. I think it was
They
at
did-
some kind of
they did.
event.
They did a concert where like the characters were on like 3D screens,
Oh.
but at most of their concerts, you do see the band members behind, like a colored glass or something. You
Oh,
see
that's
the band
interesting.
members' silhouettes.
Okay, I didn't know if they like. I know
So they don't play openly and
That's
touch your
what
hands. They're just behind a stained glass.
They're
and you
like-
see their silhouette.
We're famous, but you're disgusting. You have germs and cooties
We're actually all wearing face
Liar.
masks covered in rubber,
in bubbles.
just full body gloves. Like
Wait.
we don't want to touch
I
him.
didn't know we were talking about Hollywood Undead.
That's true.
Oh
That's
shit.
true.
Oh shit.
Calling them out. Anyway, so moving on to the topic for tonight. We got, some sad news for y'all. We got that Christina Grimmie. I'm sure you've heard many times on the Facebooks and the interwebs about it. It's quite a sad scenario that was going on, so I figured, we should talk about it just for, maybe a few minutes, just, to kind of get our thoughts on
An
it.
appreciation,
Appreciation.
I
for
guess
it.
I feel would be more because like I listened to her in high school, maybe a little bit of fucking middle school. I don't know honestly, but I mean that was good shit, and that was the kind of shit that helped me through middle school because I was one of the loser kids, no friends. I pay them, but I pay you guys to be
Okay,
my
cool.
friend. That's what I
Okay.
was saying. I pay you guys to be my friend.
Thanks for slipping
So-
me the check later.
But yeah, I know she helped me. Like I listened to her shit a lot. It was fun. It was an easy way to get happy about shit. So to have somebody like that just sort of just because some asshole really sucks. I don't know how to get emotional on things either, so that's why I'm not doing too well on this. But
I was like, I
it
can
just
tell.
it really it sucks a lot, and I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah, like I've been, like Nick said, I've been listening to it for quite some time. Followed her on YouTube. Obviously, I subscribed to her on YouTube a while back, and then she was on The Voice for. I think she won one of the seasons. I think it was season either. I don't know. It's either 5 or 6, but it's just sad to see her go. I mean, she was like mine and Dan's age, like 22. So, I mean, she was gonna record with one of my good friends, Steven. He was gonna record her record. So, like, I mean, I'm not super close with Steven, but like, I just feel bad for him in general because, like, they were working on an album for quite some time, and they became good friends. So, I'm sad for him that he has to go through this type of thing, and it's just a sad thing to talk about. I mean, like, obviously it doesn't happen a lot, or if it does, it goes unnoticed. But
Or it happens all in one weekend with everything.
yeah, with Florida,
Yeah.
or you just happen to live in Florida. But
Or what was it? Michael Jackson, who and who all died like the same.
Michael
Every tragedy happens
Oh
at the
yeah,
same time.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. But it's just terrible. I mean, and I think it strikes home for most of us because like we all go to shows, and just like that could happen to anybody at any show, to like any band member, and stuff like that. And it was also cool to see like a lot of bands that are like more familiar to us, like talk about it and give their thoughts, and just said like, this could have been our band, like we could have been shot, like it's just you got to be careful at shows and stuff, and like if you see anything like really bad going to happen, like you should definitely speak up about it, or have something so it can be fixed, I guess. But
Yeah.
it's just a terrible thing, and I'm just appalled that somebody would go out of their way to just do that, for like no reason whatsoever. And I just hope you guys send their family good vibes and friends and stuff like that, just people close to her. Um, just it's just a terrible situation, and if you haven't checked out her channel, I think it's. Do you know what it is, Nick? I think it's like Zelda.
It's
X
Zelda
Love.
X Love and numbers. I don't remember the numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's also followed by Christina Grimmie. If you look up her name, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it'll be like one of the first ones to pop up if you do channels.
I definitely recommend you guys checking her out. She did like a lot of covers. I don't think it was more original music. She did
In the beginning, she did a lot of covers.
a lot of covers, and then
Some original
I think she did some original, like Nick
here
said.
and there.
But just give her a listen, and just I mean, obviously, I don't think Chris and Dan are familiar with her, but
No.
I've heard the
it's just-
name. I've
just-
heard some of the newer stuff, but
But I would just give her a check out. I mean, even if you don't know her, I mean, it's just like she had so much talent and
good.
potential. It's just
very
sad.
good.
She's very good. So I mean, I hate to see that type of stuff. It just makes me sick to my stomach. So I don't know if you guys will have anything to add to it, with Chris or Dan, but it's just. I mean, I guess
Well-
we could kind of talk about like venue stuff because we do go to a lot of shows. Just I don't
It's
know.
like who patted people down, dude?
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. And then the other thing I was to say is like they're saying like bands like yeah this could happen, but like even just other things that could happen like the bus incident with what's the band's name?
Oh,
The drummer
Ghost
who
and-
lost his
Ghost and
leg.
Sa-
Yeah,
Ghost
Ghost.
and Sa-
Like stuff like that. Like all of them could have died.
Yeah.
Like and like gone. You know what I mean?
And there was a shit like with Dimebag Daryl didn't he die on stage?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure you're right, but I'm not. I don't want to say yeah.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. That's what I was told, but I'm learning that
Yeah,
people
don't-
lie to me and I believe them. So
Don't pull up these clues. It was like, yeah, Steve died, bro. He OD'd. And then
he's
like
in a,
MTV interviews him. He's like, bro,
I'm in a
I've never
band.
even done drugs. Yeah, they interviewed him on the freaking big red chair, and he's like, yeah, dude, I live in like where's it, like Amsterdam or something like that. He's like, the whole reason that I got into this is because I was auditioning for music, and they wanted a music-based show. Like, yeah.
If blues could do, then we can too.
Yeah, that was such a good utilization of his vocal.
Wow. Anyway, do you think
Yeah, you
that?
just gotta.
What were you gonna say, Chris?
No, I was just gonna put my little 2 cents
Go ahead,
in.
do it.
Yeah, so I mean, stuff like this happens, like, and you just have to kind of just, think that you're with the people you love and kind of just,
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I think
like-
I think her brother was like on tour and like helped. I mean, stop the guy up.
I know her brother was with her, and when the
Yeah.
dude shot her, it was, I think what I read was 4 to 6 rounds the dude blew off. Her brother jumped the table and tackled him, and the pussy fuck that he is managed to grab another handgun out of his pocket and then put one in his own head. So, he did a really badass thing, and it was daring, and he could have died too, but,
yeah, it just goes to show, like, you gotta just, like, show love to the people you see every day because
Exactly.
it might be your last, and it's horrible for stuff like this to happen, like, what kind of sickness
Yeah.
can be in people's minds, but, it's like, it's hard to, like, I guess, for a venue that large to, like, to check every
Yeah.
single person and make sure they have a weapon on them.
Well, do you
like-
think that because of this now, do you think that they'll heighten security at shows? Like, do you think
Was it like a show or was it like a big?
for
it
her,
was a sho-
it was a show, and then she did a meet and greet with her fans afterwards.
So it was like a Electric Factory type show.
Oh,
Or
I
it
don't know
was
how.
like
I don't know how big.
Yeah, I
show
don't know.
Stadium.
No. It wasn't a stadium
Okay,
show.
because like
It was,
with,
like, more
stuff
like-
like that, they don't even pat you down. Like
Yeah, for like a festival, like
Yeah.
Warped Tour.
No, it wasn't like it wasn't a festival. I think it was more like like Electric Factory or like
Yeah,
Voltage
okay,
Lounge
yeah.
or something.
But
like
there's smaller places to check you out.
That's what I'm saying. So like how
unless it's like
how the hell
really small.
how the hell did he get through them? Like that's
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, dude, if a person, I hate to like say it, but like if a person has a mission to like
that is
Yeah,
true.
they'll-
kill
get it.
somebody, like they're gonna find a way somehow or another, even a knife or something. Like it's terrible to say, but like people will figure crap out, unfortunately.
If they want it to, if that's what they
yeah,
want
if
to do.
that's like their motive, like still go through whatever it takes.
But do you think there
But
should
still,
be?
like,
Yeah, but do you think there should be like more security at shows now?
Like people
There should be more
invest in
security
metal
at
detectors.
most places, I think. Not just because of crazy people, but just for safety.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. My brother Jake's a dumb fuck, and I'm not trying to be mean. He really is. Every fucking concert we go to, he's one of those kids
I
that
remember
needs to carry a knife on him, like as if he's
Oh,
going
yeah.
fucking hunting afterwards. And he always fucking brings a knife, and it's always an expensive knife that nobody fucking needs, but he has one anyway. And he's got to walk back to the fucking car and put it in the car because he did it once and he lost like a $50 knife and was really bummed out about it. Well, you know, fucking. I mean, just for like. I know that's not really relative, but
Yeah,
for
it's-
people like that have like issues. Like, they don't realize they have a knife, but maybe some dude just pissed them off. Oh, shit, I do have my knife. Well, I'm gonna go stab this dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just in
that-
general.
Yeah, no, I definitely get what you mean. I mean.
I don't think shit should be, like, fucking top security everywhere
yeah,
you
it should
fucking
be, like,
go,
4
but...
knots, no.
Yeah, no.
Like, a metal detector, or at least, like, a security guard somewhere. Like, I can't...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if she had a security guard. I didn't really read
I
that
don't
much on it.
So if anything,
But-
it was probably her brother. Obviously. But
It's kind of like even look like a damn prison. Like people kill each other in prison all the time. They devise weapons to use.
I
Like,
mean,
they
I'm
said,
all.
like
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's
people will find a way.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do all the security you want. People are gonna find a way to still hurt another person some way or another.
I mean, I only ask that because like we don't listen to like what Christina and Grimmie is. She's like pop, stuff like that. We listen to more like heavier music. So I mean, obviously there's a lot of moshing that occurs at shows. I'm just thinking that maybe down the line, do you think that would affect that? Just because like people. People get adrenaline, people get excited to, move around and like.
I don't
stuff.
think it's gonna affect much. I mean, there's been this one's publicized a hell of a lot, but this has been going on. I mean, even if it's under the radar,
True.
like it could like people die probably a lot. We don't hear about it. It's just her. She's more of a
pop
star
star.
that people know.
She's in the
Of
spotlight.
course, it's gonna get
Yeah.
publicized. So is that gonna change things? Probably not. But people are gonna be more aware of it now because it's been in the media. So people might second guess going. Unfortunately, people might second guess going to bigger events.
Or Orlando,
So she's
Florida.
like, I don't want to get involved with this thing because now everybody hears about it. They don't want to get hurt themselves in the crossfire or whatever it may be.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Nick.
What were you saying, Nick?
Like, I wasn't even trying to be funny, but then you laughed.
know.
Like, it was just because that was a
It's like-
fucking...
Because he was saying like this stuff can happen like anywhere. He's like Orlando, Florida, and then in my head he just went like, don't go to Orlando.
Well, that's
Anywhere
where
in
everything else
Orlando.
happened this
Well,
weekend.
they had
Yeah.
3 incidents.
Well, every time you
in
hear
Orlando with-
Florida man,
They had
Florida
her,
wife.
they had the rally, and then, I mean, this probably isn't on the same level, but some kid got fucking chomped up by an alligator.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, they were
That's all
they were in
about.
some kind of like little pond somewhere waiting near Disneyland, and fucking
Some
alligator rolled up, snatched it, ran off. They actually, I think they cut up like 8 alligators looking for it, and then they found the body like hours later just floating around because the gator
Oh,
decided
really?
he didn't
They found
fucking
it?
want it. Yeah, they found the
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Wow.
they found the baby's body. I don't know why I couldn't say body, but I was trying to say like corpse or carcass, and I was like, that's too grotesque. But I said it anyway.
Well, you
so
said it
fuck
anyway,
Me.
so there you go.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
Classic
Not the
Nick.
most intelligent.
But anyway.
But yeah.
I just figured we get some thoughts on that. I didn't want to bring down the mood or anything, but it's just something that's relevant to music and just, concert goers in general. Just, I feel like, especially with Warped coming around, you just got to be more aware of, like, where people are at, and just, like, I don't
Yeah.
know, just be more cautious about
I
stuff.
think that's the key thing is being more aware.
Yeah, and I think even like with shows like that, like festivals like that, I think that's quite a big ordeal, and I wouldn't be surprised if they put a little bit more security for Warped and like future shows just in general. I'm not saying like go crazy, but I'm just saying like there will be more security for sure. That's without a doubt.
Yeah, it's the festivals are just hard, you know, to get that much. I
Yeah.
remember one year my friend snuck in without even having to pay. Like,
God.
that's how lax the security was back then. Cause like literally, I had my ticket already, and he asked somebody, "Where do you get a ticket on site?" And they pointed to another direction and continued to look down, and scan the next person in. So he was confused and he just said, "Eh," and he walked right past the girl as she was checking the next person in, and she didn't even do anything. So I mean, it's like stuff like that. Like, yeah, that place should probably heighten up its security a little bit because you have people just walking in.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That was like in 2012 or 13 now, so they've probably been better since then.
Yeah, they definitely are better than that.
But like, look at the Camden setup. Like, you get right off the train. Like, you
That
could
is
get
true.
like, you can get some pretty shady people right in from Camden or something. Like, just hop on the train because the train lets you off like right in the venue.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, we'll definitely be more careful now, just because of that. Well, I mean, I would have been careful anyway, but even more so now. But we're gonna pick up the mood a little bit, and we got another cool discussion question for you. It's bands that aren't together anymore, but you would want them to make another record. It could be original lineup, it could be the last lineup that they had, but just what's your thoughts on that? So I think I'll start and I'll do. Man, I had one before I came on here, and now I can't think of it.
You want me to go?
Yeah, you want to rock with that one first?
Okay. Because I was really flustered for a while because I was looking. I was like, actually, all the bands I listen to are pretty much still alive. So this is gonna be kind of hard, but I did a little bit digger deeping, and yeah, I would have to say As They Lay Dying because, from my knowledge, you're not a band anymore, right?
Well, kind of. I mean, they're technically Woven War now, but
They all
yeah.
Well,
switched
so they
to-
did a name change, so it's a different band.
yes.
So
Correct.
yes.
Yeah, you are correct.
What do you guys have to think about that? I think it'd be awesome.
Ooh, yeah, with Tim, and not
Yeah, because that was
not Murder Tim, just regular Tim.
Just regular
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah.
I mean,
with
Not
regular
Kill My
Tim,
Wife
not kill my wife Tim. Yes.
yeah, because Nick, you loved that.
They were my fucking shit up till
I
that
know.
point. I mean, their last album was a little bit sketchy, but
I didn't even listen to the last one.
I mean, they had a couple good songs, but they were kind of like they had a feel to them where I was like, yeah, you're gonna like them, but
Yeah,
like
I mean,
94 hours, fuck yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I can't
I was-
remember a lot of the song names now because I'm dumb, but like back
Forever.
then I could have told you Forever exactly. There she is again.
What was the other one with the drum roll at the beginning? Confined.
Confined, yes. But like,
What was the one with the hours? Was that 94?
94 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as good.
Yeah, like they were my shit for a long
Yeah,
time, but
they were one of the first bands that got me into like metalcore, if you can consider them metalcore.
whenever
Yeah,
I looked them up, they always showed up as melodic deathcore.
What?
That's what I always saw them as. Whenever I looked them up, it was melodic deathcore or melodic metalcore, maybe.
Yeah, probably melodic metal.
Yeah.
Probably melodic
But
melodic metal or whatever. But yeah, that one's a good one. I like that one. I actually remembered mine now, so I'll go. Jamie's Elsewhere.
I was
Oh,
actually looking
fuck
at them.
you.
were doing mine.
Yes.
I'm trying to find one because I can't think of one.
Plus, you had
Oh,
given me
okay.
that out.
Because
Nick's the-
I was
Nick's the one that got me into them.
because I was listening to They Said a Storm Was Coming, and I was like,
Yeah.
why couldn't they just make another record? Why couldn't he just stay in Jamie's Elsewhere and not join of Mice and Men?
Man.
Oh,
You
Mice
fucked
and Men's
up.
another one with Shaley. Oh, I know they're not dead, but I mean with their original lineup.
Yeah.
Man, I'd kill for them. Those are probably my two, unless I can think of another one.
OG logo, yo.
Hmm.
I know
I think
Nick.
we had
I know
a
Nick.
question almost like this.
We had a question that was similar.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say the same answer.
Yeah, I'm completely locked
No, you
up right
can't
now.
see that. You
What?
can't do that.
Micah.
Yeah, how did I know?
Who else isn't together anymore?
That's what I mean. It was hard. There was a lot of bands already. This is like olden age.
Well, I'll mention.
Woe Is Me? Is
I'll-
that who did the competing
Antelope.
album with Issues, or is that
Yeah.
also
Yeah, that's
Woe Is Me? Woe Is Me was that album was good. I liked that album.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I
Yeah,
can
I
hear you,
can.
Nick.
My computer's fucking locked up. This is such shit.
Oh man. Oh man.
I mean, everything else is running very smoothly. It's just the computer's being a massive piece of shit. So,
we can
okay.
still hear you and see you, so you can continue on. But
I mean,
Daniel,
Yeah, I'd always
yes,
say
that
Woe
was
Is Me.
that, yeah, it was.
I like their album, because of its length mostly. Like I get maybe Issues just couldn't step up to the plate and produce as many songs. I like Issues more, but that Woe Is Me album seemed like it was gonna go places.
yeah, I agree.
They did the American Dream EP after that, but
Yeah, they did EP after that and then dropped off the face of the earth, and no one ever heard from them
I was
again.
gonna say the last thing I literally saw of them was like on Instagram or something, and they were introducing their new drummer or somebody, I think, and he's like, "Hey guys, this is our new drummer or something," and he's like, "Yeah," last fucking thing. I was like, well, what happened after that? Did everybody else just like decide fucking
Taking
Well,
Bermuda
years.
Triangle?
no, well,
It's been like 4 years.
Hans, their singer, went to Favorite Weapon, or started a band called Your Favorite Weapon, and they kind of dropped off too.
So he's like a who? Who is it that
Hans.
we
that's
can
what-
reference him like again? He's a
No,
band killer.
No,
He's a band.
Shut up, please, don't, please. You can say it if you want, whatever.
I'm not gonna
We've
say it.
We've already referenced it
We
once
haven't.
already.
We haven't said his name.
Well, say his name, because
No.
he's destroyed countless bands, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna name one of them.
Okay. He's ruined a little band, been around for a little while called Slaves.
The
they
cycle
did
has
is
been
the-
broken.
What they did is they. I didn't say his name. What they did is they released an album, and then that's how he destroyed.
Oh my god.
Oh man. But yeah,
I mean,
got
would you
one
would you count a super group? I'm talking about like Isles and Glacier.
Yo, I miss
Oh.
Roadrunner United. That's what I miss.
Roadrunner United?
Yeah,
Never heard of them.
Joey Jordison.
I remember Roadrunner United.
Oh,
They're so good. If you're not sure if you've listened to it, you should listen to it again
alright, I'll
or for the first time, because their songs are really good. I think.
listen to it.
You know, Roadrunner Records United.
Another good one that I forgot to mention. Chow Paul, Secret and Whisper.
I'm having the worst fucking time trying to find a fucking band that I used to listen to that broke up, because every time like I think of one of you guys say one that I could have used, like Jamie's Elsewhere, like fuck, like I was just like, As I Lay Dying, like now I'm looking up like From Autumn to Ashes or something. Well, maybe they actually died. Apparently they didn't fucking die yet. They just haven't made an album. Somebody needs to just stop making music. No, I'm kidding.
Right now, like
It's not
announce
too late.
right now on Twitter,
I don't
so I
know.
can have a topic to
I can't think of any, because like all the bands that I'm like, oh my god, I haven't heard shit from them in a while, they have to be dead.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, fucking He Is Legend.
Yes.
He Is Legends because I got like a new lineup and they're working on shit. Like, fuck you. Make a new band name. You got new members.
30 Seconds to Mars.
30. Fuck you. My brain's so broken right now, I can't. You know what? I'm just gonna say everything they said. That's what makes me. Yeah, I really want them to do that.
Wow.
They should all do all the things all the time.
Everything all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad that you have the same musical taste as I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was.
No,
It
I
was
think
starting
30
to get
seconds-
aggravating.
I saw 30 Seconds to Mars and I wasn't thinking about it, but somebody, like, I think today posted, like, something on this forum that I'm in, and they were like, yo, I think 30 Seconds to Mars should get back together and do another album. And I was like,
they like break up.
they are, yeah, I guess they're broken up because Jared Leto is doing, like, acting now.
Oh yeah,
it's all in
he's
that
doing his,
DC
like
universe.
Yeah, he's
doing
in
his like.
the Joker now, yeah.
Isn't he like the? Was it him that's doing like the cross dress
What are you talking
like photo shoots?
I
30
don't-
Seconds to Mars guy.
Yeah,
Definitely. I think yeah, he
I
was
don't-
like yeah.
was it in the movie?
No, it's like a thing he does.
Oh, I have no idea, dude.
Like on the side. I think my aunt showed me. She's like, "How come such a hot guy has to do this?"
I think
It's like, he's a
Dan's looking
very,
at some
very-
freaky stuff.
He's a very pretty woman, apparently.
Yes, yeah.
I've never seen it, so I'm really that interested.
he's
You
I'm
know.
actually
He's-
thinking.
Dan hasn't seen it.
Let's look it up.
He's a pretty woman with a beard.
I think it's him.
It is. It has to be Jared Leto.
Yeah. Isn't Will Smith's son also doing that?
I guess so.
Probably.
This isn't TMZ over here, okay? We're audio addiction.
These are music people, man. Will Smith, Jared Leto.
Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, come on, man.
Two things. One, we're gonna get copyrighted for this, and second,
Nah, that was an original. That was an
That's
original
fair
cover.
use.
Original
that's fair
cover.
use.
Yes, it is. We made our own version of it.
Yeah, but you
We
said
didn't-
this
we
exact
didn't-
words.
You're allowed to. It's called the cover, bro. Where the fuck you live?
Yeah,
What you can't do.
I live in a basement, so.
Okay, what doesn't qualify as fair
You can't
use
play
is
their
taking
song.
their music, posting it, and monetizing it. Does not
Yeah,
qualify.
that's not fair
There
use.
we go.
Yes.
Because
But we just
I
this
did
song.
it
If we
and
take
he
a
did it.
10-second
We're
clip
good.
And be like, yeah, that was dank. Here's an in-depth description on it. Fair use.
Yeah, exactly. He's read up like I have.
Thanks for the schooling. I appreciate it.
And
I didn't know that shit.
if you get in trouble for fair use, hit up H3H3 and the guys over there. They got a huge fund going for
The FUPA
fair use.
fund. The FUPA fund.
But anyway,
The FUPA's gotten large.
yes.
The FUPA
That's-
has gotten pretty
The
large.
FUPA has gotten low. That was quite a ride we had there.
Yeah.
We got them tour updates. So we got that Rings of Shut up. Shut up. Oh my god. Anyway, we got them tour updates. We got Rings of Saturn coming through with the Browning, which they just released a new song, which I forgot to mention, with Frankie Palmieri from Hamur. So if you want to check that out, you can do that. But get prepared for plenty of zeros and maybe some
Some
Cheerios. Just pour a big old bowl of Cheerios with some of that milk. Put some techno.
Put that on top of a guitar.
Yeah,
You got it.
put a little bit of that EDM in that bowl of cereal if you got there with the O's. Perfect. That's how you make.
So EDMEOs?
Cook. Yeah, EDMEOs. Yeah.
Wow,
EDMEOs.
that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, Muse.
Anyway,
EDMEOs.
that's cooking with Dan and Bran. So.
Damn.
I came up with your name, bitch. Give me credit. Fuck. Nobody appreciates me.
Oh, excuse me. Anyway, so we got that Joseph Stalin, you know, in the Fine Constant. They did a headliner. I don't know if it passed already, but because I'm not keeping up with these things, but I put it in there. So definitely check.
These aren't even accurate, he said. We're here to bring you.
We're here to bring you
no.
It's not
news,
even
and this
accurate.
I haven't
Anyway.
even looked up on it.
Thrice coming.
That's on
through
Friday.
Friday. Sickness. Are you going, Chris?
No, but I'm pretty sure most of the city soundtrack has been done for now. I
No.
mean, they're on tour around the country, but
Yes, they are.
Brandon,
Yes.
the next one is Pierce the Veal.
Here's the veal. Yes,
Yep.
veal, not to be confused-
I mean, it's tomato.
not to be confused with Pierce the Veil.
The veal spelled VEAL. I'm not critiquing you, Nick.
Ooh,
Go ahead. I'm
I'm
dumb.
just saying you have always been saying pierce the veil, but then said veal Maya. I was actually.
No,
I'm
I've
not
said
gonna
Pierce
lie,
the Veil.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, no,
I
I
think
know.
you
But-
can pronounce it that way, though. I think you
Maybe.
can pronounce it that way.
But-
Probably in
I-
some fucking language.
I'm not gonna lie. I literally thought that maybe I had been wrong my whole life.
Like, because it looks
And
like
I started
VEIL.
thinking about the same
Veal? I don't know.
Feel of everything. Yeah.
I didn't do good in English class, to say the least. That's
Yeah.
how it works. I didn't get good grades.
Yeah.
Spelling's not one of my betterer things. But, yeah, Pierce the Veal's
So-
coming
so
around.
what were you saying, Brandon?
Pierce the Veal Parmesan is coming through. Get hyped for that.
Parma's pretty
I
good.
think it's sold out. So you're gonna have to get them
You
tickets
want
on
$100
stuff.
bucks?
You're gonna have to pay $100 to see your Pierce the Veal Parmesan. So have to do that. That's a big old slice of Pierce.
It's a big old slice of veal
Big old slice.
for you to
of-
slice. Yeah. He's a funny guy.
You got that red jumpsuit apparatus 10-year tour.
Can't wait.
Excited for that one. You want to go, Dan? Let's do it.
I'll
So,
do it. What's the song called?
don't fake it till you make it. That album.
No, what's the
Sorry.
song?
Face down.
Like, yeah. There you go. Song's so good.
It's so good. So I would even just go for that one track. And then
Yeah. So I mean, I don't even know any of those songs.
What? See,
Yeah, I didn't even-
do.
I listened through that whole album. The only song I know is Face Down.
I didn't like 'em in the
I know
beginning.
Face Down and Your Guardian Angel. Those are the only two I know.
Yeah,
there was
but-
a
yeah,
song
yeah, both
off of
them.
their second album. What was the one off their second album? I think it had to do with like some shit about like pencils and swords or some shit.
Dude,
I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm mixing bands up because I know fucking what's that other band? The Black Veal Brides.
shut up. Don't talk about that.
The Veal Brides.
The Veal Brides.
Their first like
Veal Parmesan Brides.
yeah,
Veal
their first
cutlet
like
brides.
song was like pens and swords and needles and shit. I don't remember. Don't come to me for facts.
Yes. Anyway.
Because a fact I forgot was I was also gonna say Red Hot Chili Peppers has 3 songs up on YouTube, but it took me 50 minutes to remember to say that. So
Nice.
good on me.
Nice. Good job, Nick.
At least I remembered, right? Didn't fuck up. If it didn't like you know.
We got that Nico Locate. They're coming to Philly. If you like that, if you're like that, you know, post-hardcore, like metalcore vibes, then you'll dig that. We also got Warped Tour coming up next month. Getting hyped for that. Super stoked for that to come around. We also got our homies in the Wise Man Fear. They currently need help because their van broke down and they're buying a new van. So you should donate to them because they're rad. Anyway.
Because they're red.
But that's besides the point. And then lastly, we got the Plot and You headliner with Era, Invent Animate, and I think Sylar, if I'm not mistaken, is the last band. That one's gonna be a good one, and that is
It was called Pen and Paper.
Pen and Paper.
I was close.
We're close. You said pens and needles.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I talk about.
It's okay though. Let it slide. But anyway, the Plot and You. That's gonna be
That's a
rad.
Goo Goo
Oh,
Dolls
yeah.
sign.
Huh?
Sign, song, slide. Goo Goo Dolls. Right? Slide.
Yes.
Word.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we got that off.
It's all about the music references here at Audio Addiction.
Yeah, bringing you the quality musical references. Okay, so anyway, tonight for our artist spotlight. Too bad they couldn't be on, but we're gonna talk about their band anyway. The band is called Almost Awake, and they are from Las Vegas, Nevada. And thanks to Sam for recommending this band to us. I was only able to listen to like one track, so bear with me. But they kind of remind me of. I know I'm gonna get some laughs for this. They kind of remind me of Evanescence a little bit, for some reason. I don't know why, but they kind of sound like Evanescence and like Flyleaf.
Flyleaf's good.
They sound probably more like Flyleaf, but
I
really
can dig it.
interesting stuff. What were you gonna say, Nick?
I said I could dig it.
Yeah, I can dig it as well. But anyway, so they kind of sound like that, and I forget what track I listened to, but
Good job.
they sound real good, and I enjoy their music. And I don't know if they're recording anything. I know they did I think either. I know they've only released like maybe 1 or 2 singles, if I'm not mistaken. But you should check out their YouTube channel. We'll make sure to leave a link for that as well. What were you gonna say, Nick? Were you laughing?
No, I was stretching and I went to be a jackass and do like the titty jiggle, but then like my fucking septum started to crack, so it scared me.
I thought I was gonna rip my own chest open on accident.
So metal.
That's just. Hold on. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, please don't. What were you gonna say? Please, just
I'm
we're
gonna say
already
it.
we're already out in the open. Why don't we?
No,
why
I'm
don't
not gonna say
we
it.
shoot
We've all
the
been
piece out.
embarrassed enough during this episode.
I can
Oh my
embarrass
God.
myself worse at the end if you'd like.
Please do.
Okay.
I will. Brandon, I already told you the story. You guys don't know it though.
Wait. What? Only because I just remembered what it's called. What did you call this?
Septum, bro.
Septum.
Okay. I think septum is here.
Whatever, it's the
Let's
septum of
do
my
it.
chest,
Let's do it.
bro.
Sternum.
Sternum, whatever.
Sternum.
Okay, listen.
See, that's
Listen.
why I was like,
Whatever.
yeah.
Whatever. Listen,
And then
again, I
then it
failed
finally
English.
hit me in the
I'm
eardrums.
dumb. I'm dumb.
That's not English. That's freaking anatomy.
Dude. But,
That's even past English. That's fine.
so then it's only further proving how dumb I
Anatomy isn't
am.
even required for most college classes. You're fine.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Fine.
my septum is deviated, not this one, this one.
Holy crap, man.
Right, you know. I
You told me to say it.
You told me to call you out.
You did, and thank you. Now I'll remember sternum and not septum.
Oh my
So
God.
thank you.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I know.
So sorry for the interruption. I didn't mean to fuck everything up by popping my septum.
It's okay, popping your septum.
Popping.
Anyway, so they got this. Oh, I found out the track that we.
What?
Can't hear you, bro.
The track it was the track. I
Too
was
loud.
listening-
Fuck. I'm kidding.
The track I was listening to was,
Is this like ASMR shit now?
And that was a wonderful orchestra by.
No, the track that I listened to was called "The Intruder," and that's the one that reminded me of Evanescence and Flyleaf. So, you know, I'm excited to see what else they put out. They put out a few other tracks. They're all about a year ago. "The Intruder" is the most recent track that they put out. For some reason, they have one track called "I Like Asians," so I don't know why.
That's for you.
But that one apparently has my name written all over it because I'm American. So, yeah. That's cool. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got for them. But I'm excited to check out, you know, their new music. I think they're working on some new stuff. So I'll talk more about them when we have the interview up soon. So that's it. And we're going to be talking about our plugs now. So, Chris, you want to...
Well, you want me to tell the story or nah?
Yes, tell the story.
Okay, so basically not this past Friday, but the previous Friday, I got 5 teeth removed, and I'm also a smoker. It's a bad habit. I was trying to kick that shit, but I went back to smoking because what happened was I had been eating potatoes for 2 days straight at this point, and yeah, Brandon's already heard the story, so it gets he already knows where it takes its turn. I was eating potatoes, and I was really sad. Just wanted a cigarette and not fucking potatoes. And my girlfriend goes to me and she's like, "Is there anything I can get you?" And I was like, "What could you get me?" She goes, "Applesauce." And I started to cry into my potatoes. Because I was like, no. So, yeah, that's what happens.
And then
That's how you...
then
She
he-
broke a man with applesauce.
And then then you said that you cried into your mashed potatoes and you stirred.
Oh, well, that was just me. That was me over dramatizing it, like stirring it in and eating it. I ate my
Eating his
tears.
own
No,
tears.
no, I like cried and I was like, I don't fucking want up.
Crying.
What do you want? Anything other than mashed potatoes and applesauce?
Oh my God.
what is gonna get me? Applesauce.
Yeah. Literally, it was really
Just,
bad.
like crying like into his mashed potatoes.
You just PMS'd and menopause at the same time.
Yeah, man. That's it's those feels you get in when you know, eating mashed potatoes, missing a couple
God.
teeth, and
Honestly, if your girlfriend got a video of that and like posted it on YouTube, I'm pretty sure that shit
she
would've
wouldn't. She wouldn't
That would
have.
have been hilarious though.
Even video.
Well, yeah, I had to take it, and it's funny because she actually told me this is I guess this sort of goes along with it because it shows how much of a fucking idiot I am in real life. When they woke me up on the table, I wasn't awake, or not the table. I make it sound like I'm in some fucking horror game, but the chair. When they were trying to wake me up, the nurse was like trying to wake me up, and then the surgeon came in and he was talking to Brittany, and she was like, or he said to her, "Does he smoke? Because he's got a really like bad sounding cough." And apparently I just real nasty went, "I quit," because I had quit. Like I had quit for about a day at that point.
God.
about a day at that.
And then the nurse was like shaking me, trying to wake me up, and she's like, "Come on, Nick, you gotta get up, or else you're gonna be here all day. You need to get up now." And apparently I looked at her like this nasty ass face, and then I looked to the side of her, saw Brittany, and just went like that. And then I remembered to... I managed to remember to take my own video because she refused to take a video of me. I haven't watched it. She wouldn't, because she's like, "No, I don't want to embarrass you or anything." So I
Okay.
took my own
That's why
video,
we have this show.
but I
So we
watched
can talk
like
about
2 or
this
3
stuff.
minutes of it, and I don't even remember what the fuck I said. Like, I was listening to, like, what I was saying, and I was like, it's amazing that I remember specifically being, like, drugged, but remembering to take my phone out and hit record, but I don't remember anything that I said.
Wait, is this on YouTube?
No, I have it on my phone.
You gotta send it.
I'll send it to you guys, but, yeah, there's another part that I can't tell on here, but it's pretty funny. But, yeah, that's it. So we'll do plugs. We'll do
The after hours portion.
After hours. We'll have to do an
after show. Yeah.
Cried into my.
I cried into my mashed potatoes.
They made him taste
On the
I didn't
bright
know-
side, I lost 5 pounds though. I'm getting my boyish figure back. All the mashed potatoes helped me cut down.
Are you kidding me? They should make it worse.
Nah, bro. It's because
That's just
I
worse,
couldn't
man.
eat it all. Like I was eating like so slow because I'm a slow fucking eater to begin with. But yeah.
Really?
I know. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god, they eat so slow. No,
He wasn't.
Bro, you
honestly,
got a
he
fucking
was-
problem.
He wasn't slow the last time because when we went.
We went to
pick up that
Sonic.
map-
I was
Sonic-
lit. I was happy. I was like, yo, we got Sonic. I ordered like a quarter of the menu.
Dude, he
Double
tore through that shit faster than a fucking wildfire.
cheeseburger, 4 jalapeno poppers, a medium popcorn chicken, and a large vanilla Coke.
And let me just tell you this: I got like a regular ass combo, and he finished all his shit before I did.
When that shit
Came
tastes
out at the
good.
exact same time.
When it tastes good, you fucking just
When it's lit, fam.
when it's lit. Yeah.
But yeah, that's that.
That's
You
it.
can't be a slow eater. That doesn't make any.
No, I am a slow eater. You haven't seen me actually eat a normal meal. I'm normally done 30 minutes after everybody else. Whenever I go out to eat with people, I always end up.
I feel like that's like not true because when we went to the diner, you like
Yeah.
demolished that plate. When
No, I didn't remember. I had to get a box. No, I didn't.
He
I had
ate
to get a
like
box.
half
I
of it.
ate half of what I
Yeah.
ordered.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
And the person who didn't eat like anything that they ordered was Jake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
he
this
didn't fucking
stuff,
eat
man.
anything.
That's so crazy.
He ordered like 4 appetizers, dude.
Yeah.
Took like a bite out of each one and
Oh
then
my
boxed it
god.
all
that
up.
was a waste.
And you
One of them he
that's-
just threw away.
We might have to save this for audio addiction after hours.
But
Yeah, we should do that. That'd be hilarious.
Shit, yeah, just no,
Alright,
no,
let's plug it up.
no holds bar.
Alright.
But
Mm,
let's plug it
plug
up.
it up.
Nick can get his beauty sleep,
yeah.
maintain that glow.
Am I going first? Is that why you
Oh,
said
you
Nick?
can
Yeah,
follow
sure.
me.
Yeah, go Chris.
Oh,
Chris, you got it. Go.
You can follow me in real life.
Yeah, you know.
There's a
just
tree
somebody else
outside my
on,
window.
So drive. Yeah.
God.
But yeah. So I seen Warcraft. I really enjoyed it. I know Dan's seen it too. So I got my review on my YouTube channel, Star Raptor, and I'm also, like mentioned earlier, going kind of crazy over E3. So I'm having a best of E3. I'm gonna have like a top 10 video, top 10 games I anticipate the most, and all that kind of cool stuff. So stay tuned for that. That should be up sometime on Friday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, Star Raptor on Facebook and Twitter as well. So throw it off to Dan.
All right, you can follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and they're both Wingman700. You can also like me on Facebook, but I don't care about that anymore.
Wow.
You can follow my YouTube channel, which I also don't care about anymore. Yeah,
He's a rebel.
I love
I
how
don't upload anything to YouTube. So-
Highlights,
every-
bro. Stream highlights.
But that I could do that on Twitch,
But they'll disappear after a while on Twitch.
not highlights.
Really? Because all of mine have
Past
disappeared.
broadcasts will disappear.
No, I've made highlights and they disappear, but I don't know. Fuck
anyway, every time
Maybe
Dan
they'll like
does
you.
his like little intro thingy, he always throws his arm around, like up in the air for like no reason.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna
Wait. And everywhere except Black People Meet.
Yeah,
'cause-
see, there you go. You have to add that in there because that's a staple to your plug.
Yeah, that's my character. Is white. See this? Do you see how pasty I am?
Are
I
you
love how
white?
no one laughed except for him, and he left it.
I'm a funny guy.
I'm so funny, guys. And it's just like, why is this guy on the show, man?
Every
Nice,
fucking
you're
episode.
missed-
Down,
This
man.
Man, he
bullshit.
missed like 2 episodes.
This bullshit every fucking episode.
2 episodes out of how many I missed? One of them was legitimate.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Is
Pass
it my
off to
turn?
Nick.
Yeah. Okay. So,
It's your turn.
YouTube Jig Jag Gaming. Twitch is Jig Jag 194. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not social. I got a Twitter and some shit, but I don't tweet anybody. So,
What's the significance of 194?
19 for 1991, being the year I was born, I guess, and 4 for April for the month of my birth.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like
bro.
it. Thanks, go.
Thank you.
I
I
was
appreciate it,
born
and I appreciate
earlier.
you.
I'd be older than him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
If I was born in the same year, I'd be older than him, is what I meant.
whatever.
Good goddamn.
If I was born
Damn it, Daniel!
Audio diction, where we get everything kind of right. Anyway,
We're still a new channel.
Yeah.
We
Thanks
need
for
another
the other
chance.
channels.
We need another chance.
thanks for noticing. Lastly, you can follow us on Audio Diction on that Twitter page. You can follow us or like our page on Facebook. You can follow us on Reddit. You can do all the things, and all the clickable links will be in the description. As well as, please make sure to subscribe and like the video. It helps out our channel immensely. And hopefully you like this episode this week. And we're going to bring you the quality content for next week as well. So
Yeah.
that's it, guys. Have a nice week. And yeah, that's it, guys. See you later.